Guys, face reveal is tomorrow. I can't wait.
So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hey guys, it's Baby Kendall here from Pass Used By, and welcome to a brand new Clash of Clans video where today I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you can avoid facing engineered clans in war matchmaking. This is something that's been brought up a lot in discussion because recently engineered clans are seeming to become more and more popular, with more and more engineered clans existing and more wars where a non-engineered clan is facing a heavily engineered clan, and no one likes to see the enemy clan having like 20 defenseless bases at the bottom of their war map. And I know I'm exaggerating here, but I'm just trying to get my point across. No one likes to see the other side have a clear advantage over you, and they've already basically won the war, and you have to try so hard just to overcome that advantage. No one likes that, so everyone wants to avoid these engineered clans, especially if you yourself do not have any engineered bases in your clan. So I'm going to give you guys 6 tips today, and let's just get right into it here. So tip number 1 is keep a tight spread of town halls. And what I mean by that is you gotta have 3 or 4 town hall levels that are consecutive, that go together. So for example, town hall 8 through town hall 11. That's 4 town hall levels that are consecutive and they're all tight together. Something that won't work would be like Town Hall 3 all the way through Town Hall 11, and all those Town Hall levels you have that in your war roster. That would not work because it is way too broad. Your matchmaking algorithm will get messed up. Wars are not supposed to be for every single Town Hall level. Just keep it to maybe 3 or 4 Town Hall levels. Anything more than that, you're sort of risking a match against an engineered clan. So yeah, tip number 2, let's get right into that, is balanced bases. If you don't want to face an engineered clan, you better not engineer your own bases. You want to have balanced out bases, which basically means you upgrade your base normally. You can do a little bit of 0.5, maybe prioritize offense over defense. Everyone does it, and that's completely fine. But if you're going to be one of those people who has like completely maxed out heroes and all that, and then they have the defense of a town hall level, like 3 town hall levels below them, not going to work. If you have a maxed out Town Hall 9 offense with like Town Hall 8 level stuff, including walls, not gonna work. So you just gotta have as balanced bases as you can, and this will obviously help you face less engineered clans. So yeah, tip number 3 is don't dump low town halls at the bottom of your roster. I think this is one of the biggest misconceptions that players make, is that okay, if I just put a few Town Hall 3s at the bottom of my war roster, it'll give me an easier matchup since I'm like weighting everything down. And this is completely not true. In fact, it'll give you a harder matchup. This will make you face an engineered clan because those Town Hall 3s, Town Hall 4s, whatever that you're putting at the bottom of your war roster, those are the guys that are going to get matched up with other engineered bases because they have similar war weights. And defenseless Town Hall 11 will have the same war weight as, I don't know, Town Hall 5 or something. I don't really know exactly, but something like that. So if you're going to put those really low Town Hall levels at the bottom, it's not going to help you at all. In fact, it's probably going to give you a harder matchup. So just don't do that. All right, so let's move on to tip number 4 here, which is the recent war record really matters. So how many wins you've gotten, what's your win streak, that's gonna determine who you face in war. And let me tell you something, engineered clans will usually have a very high war win streak because obviously they're winning a lot of wars since they have an advantage. So let's say your clan is doing pretty well, you haven't faced any engineered clans yet, but you're on a streak of like 20, you're rolling, and then sooner or later you are going to face an engineered clan that is going to have that clear advantage over you. So it's sort of inevitable. The way Supercell put it, the higher war win streak you have, the more likely you are to face harder opponents that are going to beat you and ruin your war win streak. So that's why it's so hard to build up these huge war win streaks, is because at some point, inevitably, you're going to face an engineered clan that's going to ruin your streak. So sort of this tip is just saying it's inevitable. I mean, you're going to face an engineered clan at some point, but the way you can sort of prevent it is, I guess, not keeping your war win streak super high. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, honestly. If you have a 20 war win streak, it looks cool, but if you want it better in the long run, you don't want your whole streak to be ruined. You don't want to be disappointed to lose that, I don't know, 30 war win streak because of one loss to an engineered clan, then don't risk it that way. All right, so tip number 5 is restart your war search every 30 minutes. This is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you already know. The longer that your war search is going on, the looser the war matchmaking algorithm gets. So for example, let's say you're searching for 10 minutes. Then you're searching within these certain parameters that are much more strict, so that you'll find another clan that's more like yours in terms of war weight, in terms of breakdown, all that. However, the longer you wait, Supercell sort of makes it so that it's more looser. It's going to widen the search algorithm so that you might bring in another clan that maybe is not exactly like yours. And this is when engineered clans come into play. If you're searching for too long, you're searching for 2 hours, the algorithm's going to get loosened up so much that an engineered clan's going to get matched up with you. Supercell's going to be like, okay, this is like, it may not be perfectly even, but they've been searching for 2 hours. That just gives them this matchup, something like that. And that's not what you want. So just try to avoid that. Just restart your search every 30 minutes. And that's usually a good idea. And it's not that much of a hassle either. Now, final tip I'm going to give, tip number 6, is do not permabase. And permabase means basically staying at a max town hall level forever. Like you're never going to upgrade to the next one. So a really common one is town hall 9. People go to town hall 9. They max it out and they just stay there. They never upgrade to town hall 10. They just stay there with like a completely maxed out town hall 9 base, all maxed out storages. They just don't do anything about it. And another common town hall level that people do this is town hall 8. And basically you should try to avoid that as much as possible. It's okay if a few people in your clan have these perma bases, as I like to call them. However, if you're like half your clan is like that, that's not really going to work, because then the matchmaking matches you with a bunch of 0.5s from the next town hall above. A maxed out town hall 9 completely will pretty much be the same as a 9.5 that maybe didn't completely max out town hall 9, but he still has like level 5 Valkyries, level 2 bowlers, for example. So your max out town hall 9 is getting matched up with a 9.5. If you have like half your clan, these all maxed out town hall 9s, they might get all matched up with 9.5s, you know? So in conclusion, those 6 tips, let me just repeat them one more time. First, keep a tight spread of town halls. Don't make your town hall breakdown too wide. Secondly, balanced bases. You don't want to have engineered bases of your own. Third, don't put those really low town hall levels randomly at the bottom of your war roster. Fourth, your win streak will determine your chance of facing another engineered clan. Fifth, restart your war search every 30 minutes or so. And lastly, do not permabase or stay at max level of your certain town hall level for way too long. So I hope these 6 tips help you guys face less engineered clans. I did say it's inevitable, but this will definitely lower the chances. You're not going to face them as often if you follow all these tips. And yeah, please leave a like on this video if this is going to help you out here. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel for frequent Clash of Clans content. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.